From this video, I hope to explain and show you how I complete the question set 24 of database management system. In our previous questions, we discussed about the scenario of the exam marks database. And so, the first question says find out the details of the student who got the lowest marks in the subject of science in the second term examination and the class in which he is studying. So for this task, we are using Heidi SQL. So in the first question, they say find out the details of the student who got the lowest mark, subject science, second term examination, and the class. So if you are going to find the class and the details of the student, we must create a relationship between the student and the class. So we have used inner join to create a relationship between student and class by building up a relationship between the class ID and the class ID column. And here they seek out the details of the student who got the lowest marks. For this task, we have to use subqueries. So I'll start with my last or in the ending subquery, and we have given to find the minimum mark of the subject science and the term second term. And here we have created a relationship between the student exam mark record, exam term, and subject table using inner join and creating relationship between their columns. And after finding the minimum mark, we have set to find the respective student index number. And after finding the student index number of the student exam mark record, we have set to find the relative index number from the student table. So this is our end result. And now for the second question. They say arrange the marks obtained by all the students for the science subject held on 15th March 2020 in ascending order. So for second question, they say arrange the marks obtained by all students for the science subject held on this date in ascending order. So here we have set to select the marks on the student exam mark record and using inner join to create relationships between the student exam mark record, subject and exam term table. And finally giving the conditions of the subject name as science and the exam date as the following. And finally, we have given, as they said, to order it in ascending, we have said order by mark ascending or ASC. So after executing this, we can get the marks in the ascending order. Now for the third question, they say find information of all students who obtained marks between 40 and 8 in the mathematics subject of the examination held on 10th of July 2020. So as for the third question, they have given us slight different condition saying to obtain the marks between 40 and 80. So first we have selected all the details from the student table. We have inner joined the student table to student exam mark record, subject, exam term using relationships among their column names or columns. And finally, we have given the conditions as exam date on this relative date and the subject name as maths and the special condition as the mark should be between 40 and 80. So after executing this, we get the following result. And in the fourth question say, arrange the above result in descending order. So as you can see, after setting the earlier query order by mark in the descending order, we can get this result. So finally, this video will show you how to write the query statement used to search for data and set the order of results ascending and descending. And it also describes the keyword between.